This is your weekly love reading for the week of January 23rd. I am a Salem descendant on both sides of my family. I am a witch, the real kind. That means I'm a healer, I'm psychic, and I have all 5 clairs. You'll hear me talk about spirits in the room, I'm sure, at some point. I made this channel to help people like yourself. If you're not happy where the energy is falling in the reading, that doesn't mean that you're doomed. It just means that you need to adjust the way that you're manifesting. You can watch this as a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. When I meditate, you meditate. Focus in on yourself. How long can you focus on yourself? Quiet your mind. You want to hear and feel silence. You feel like something vanished, like into the air is what I'm hearing. Could be dealing with the Taurus. You feel like you're bound to something that you can't get out of, whether that's a relationship, job, home life situation. You feel trapped in some way. Some of you have specific like citronella candles that you put out when you have pool parties just to keep bugs away. Something about spice, like someone is like feisty. You're just longing for them. You might really like the flooring that they have in their house, or you're choosing flooring for your new house that you're moving in with them. Like for the place that you're moving into. Bunny, don't be fucking digging, please. You have to end something that you're not ready to. I'm feeling it's like friendship or like work related. It's not really relationship related, or your person has something that they're stressed about bringing to a close. You're fighting for something. Fighting heartbreak. Fighting feeling heartbroken. Missing your person, feeling impatient. I think you feel like you constantly come up against walls and you're over it. you want to conquer your fears. You want to conquer the things that, when someone walks away from you, you're determined to win them back. Whether you take them back or not, it's different. I think that you want to embark on something like a new journey. You're trying to be carefree. But this cycle, I don't think it's over with this person. No. You might be letting go of them, but they're not letting go of you. Spirit. What is the problem we have? Okay. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You feel like things are not going your way, like you're just having bad luck. Maybe you are just, well, Mercury is going retrograde, so if things are working against you, that's also like everyone. Things that, for Mercury retrograde, things that need to be fixed will break. So like one time, all 4 of my tires went flat, but I needed to replace them for a while. I was really playing with fire. So Mercury retrograde is not a bad thing. People just don't like the inconveniences. Obviously, no one does. What is causing this problem, Spirit? Spirit, what? Love. You feel like you've been dealt a bad hand in love. You think your person is cheating. Okay. Cheating is the first vibe I got, but they could be just distracted by other things, work, family. We have a lot going on in our lives, so it's not the only possibility, but it's the first thing that I felt. 2 of Cups in the reverse. I'm sorry, my neighbors are loud if you can hear that. When your love life is disrupted, you cannot focus on anything else. You are focused on resolving the issue. Resolving the issue. Making sure they're not talking to anybody else. You're not going to have peace of mind until this issue is resolved, because you have a huge heart, and when you're upset, it's overbearing. You can't go through the day. It's like you need to call out of work and like cut everyone off and go home and deal with it. It's like consuming. What do you want? King of Swords. You want to find a path to happiness. You're trying to figure out what you can do to make this work. Like if your person is like, oh, well, I want to move here for a job and your family's here, so we have to break up. You're like, well, I'll move with you and then I'll find a job out there and I'll do this, and you are trying to set things up so that you can be closer to them. It's like finding a way to make something work out for you. So whether your person is supportive of that or not, I'm thinking possibly no, because Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I think that they had it set in their minds that this is how it had to go. They may be very stubborn, which is bringing in an ending that you're afraid of. When you're like, what do you mean you want to end it? Like, if this is real, if you really want to work it out and you're only breaking up because you're moving, that's stupid. I'll move with you, ride or die. Past energy. 10 of Cups. In the reverse, I feel like the relationship was a little bit rocky. I'm feeling like there was something where it's not like the perfect happy relationship. At least it's not the direction it was taking. There were issues. I think fights come up, and I think that you would get angry quickly. It may have made your person feel like there isn't a future to the relationship if you're freaking out over little things. But to you, it might just be like, you can be dramatic. Like, I have a Leo Mars. If I'm angry, I'm going to be loud. Depending on the situation, people handle things differently. But Future energy, like I said, the world. This is a cycle that is not closing out. Just because they ended does not mean that it's over. King of Pentacles, near future, deciding to stay in this commitment. Something that you struggle with is watching your words, because you, Queen of Swords, and this is a true pair, King and Queen on the table. We have a true pair. This is some sort of soul ties. As I'm saying that, Six of Cups. This is X energy, but also past life soulmate energy. When you get angry, you are harsh with the words, and people can take it to heart. You need to watch the way that you speak to people, because you may be breaking a person down to the point where they feel like, okay, like, this is toxic. When you're just like, oh, I was just playing. Third person. Showing Leo's person's energy. Ah. Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is wanting to move on but not being able to. They can't move on because you're their strength. You give them strength. When things are good, you are the one that's uplifting them. You make them feel like they can tackle any problem in the world. You are the person who's like their #1 supporter. If they're coming up against a challenge, you're like, you can do this. If anyone can do this, it's you. You always support them. You always show up for them, and you give them strength and courage. You are very strong. And when you share that with your loved ones, leaving you is hard. So this person is afraid. They feel like the relationship is toxic, and at the same time, they can't leave because it's almost codependent, but it's not. Nine of Pentacles. I think that you're afraid to grow alone without this person. Yeah, Temperance keeps showing up. Could be Sagittarius. You're afraid to carry on in this relationship the way that it's going, have it end. And you have dreams that you want to accomplish, that you want to share the victory with this person. You've planned your life together with this person. So them just talking about a breakup, it crashes your entire future outlook that you've planned. That's why it hits so hard, not to mention they're a soul tie. This is like a doozy. Spirit clarified. The Lovers, Gemini energy. This Two of Cups, that you feel like there isn't love, that is love. You're getting upset, but it's not what you think it is. Ace of Swords. The universe is going to provide you with, what is it? It's like the universe is going to show you the path that you need to take. In the past, with the Earth Queen, you always nurtured this connection. You always gave 110%. You always showed them love. You showed them support. They could rely on you. And I'm just looking at this Earth Queen, and that's how you are, regal and smelling flowers and just beautiful and like, or handsome, but like, Sky King with the World, King of Swords over the world. Future energy that could come in. Controlling the way that you want this relationship to go. Five of Cups with the King of Pentacles. This is just feeling heartbroken over the fact that the relationship could fall apart. That's the energy that's coming in. Fire Queen over the Queen of Swords. In reverse, this is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is someone, when you are feeling insecure, I'm hearing self-doubt, you lock up. You're icy, nasty, and not in a good way. Just that your insecurities come through and train wreck things. So I know that you know this. If this is like resonating for you, you know that's true. 9 of Pentacles over the 8 of Cups, like I said. Your person can't walk away because you make them feel accomplished, attractive, loved, like they can get through anything. Like there's nothing they can't do without you by their side. And 9 of Pentacles with the 7 of Wands. You're fighting you're constantly in the back of your minds fighting the fear of doing everything that you want to do without this person by your side. Like I said, you have dreams and you want to do it with them. And you feel like, what's the point in pursuing all of these things if you're not going to be there to celebrate it with me? Because you don't just love, like the amount of love that I feel right now doing this reading is just like so intensive and beautiful and whole. The way you love this person, they can't replace that. Spirit guidance for Leo. Trust. And the unexpected. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. You have to mostly, though, trust yourself. Because when you are a powerhouse. If you don't trust yourself, you take away your power. And if anybody has the strength to get through something like this, it's a Leo. The unexpected. You can expect the unexpected. This is the blue moon card. Once in a blue moon, like you're going to have things work out for you the way that you want if you make changes that are necessary. Spirit. Trust that a personal issue will reach resolution. And look at that, my Leo card. Confidence is your key to success. When you're confident and you embrace your inner strength, you will. Luck is on your side. Your emotions are running high, but you will receive the things that you feel like are impossible right now in this mentality. Spirit, what advice do you want Leo's soul to follow? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. This is just embrace the uniqueness in your personality. If someone tells you that you're too much for them, then they're too weak for you. See ya. Karmic relationship. Some of you are in a karmic relationship. And empathetic starseed. Absorbing what's not yours. Stay in your lane. Stay in your energetic lane. Because if you take on energy of other people, you really don't want what's not yours. It's not pure energy. This is my Divine Feminine deck. We're going to... Spirit, what the... Okay. Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge, the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. And if that's not a Leo card, I don't know what is. You can reflect back to this divine feminine energy whenever you're feeling stressed. Do a little research maybe and use that as inspiration. I'm going to pull a couple of these. We're just going to pull 2. Spirit guidance for Leo on this relationship. codependency. Your person is codependent on you. I'm not feeling it so much from your side. From your side, it's love. From their side, it's a little codependent. But you feel codependent because of how intensely you love them. However, I will tell you that I can feel you can walk away from them if you really, truly want to. But because you feel so strongly, it's true that it is a soulmate. And heart-to-heart conversations need to be had. I call them hard to have conversations, especially in a place where this is a soulmate and there's codependency. It can be difficult. Try not to get triggered. I'm gonna pull 2 of these. Spirit, what is Leah's person thinking? 1 more. I wish I could take back the things that I said. I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. Okay. In the extended, and I'm going to put up a preview so that you can see what's going on in the extended read. We're going to go over what happens in the future of the relationship. We're going to do a you versus them. I'm going to pull more of the angel cards, more of what they want to say to you, and we'll get you some answers. If this is where I leave you, then I will see you next week, and for the rest of you, I'll see you in the extended.